Hi everybody, I'm Leah of seejanedrill, and today's video has to do with a question that we get all the time. In fact, if there's a number one question we receive, this is it. And what it is, Leah, I've got this really horrendous popcorn ceiling. Can I remove it myself? And the answer is maybe. But before you do anything, you have to do this one very important thing. And that is you have to have that popcorn texture tested for the presence of asbestos. And I'm going to show you in this video how to take the sample safely, take it to the lab, have it tested, and then the sample that we take to the lab, I'm going to reveal to you whether or not that popcorn texture has asbestos or not. Now, I'm going to follow the sampling collection guidelines suggested by the EPA. And I'm also going to place a link in the description below the video to the EPA booklet so that you can check things out for yourself. Now, when I take my sample, I'm going to also wear eye protection. I'm going to be wearing a pair of gloves, plastic gloves, and a respirator that's rated P100, and that's rated for asbestos, okay? I'm going to also lay down a drop cloth because that, too, is a good idea. Now, in addition, shop around when you're looking for a laboratory to do the testing. And the reason I say this is because prices vary. They can be as high as $250 per sample, and as low as $40 a sample. And if you've got multiple samples that you're submitting, maybe you're taking samples throughout the home of various things, it can add up very quickly. Now, one other thing, you can purchase those asbestos testing kits at big box stores and at hardware stores. But this is what we have found. We have found that those kits don't always, in fact, seldom contain the testing along with the price of the kit. Generally is just instructions, some rubber gloves, and a face mask, and that's about it. Now I'm in a hallway and I'm going to take a sample from the ceiling here, but first I'm going to mist it, and I'm going to make certain that it really has time to absorb first before I scrape it off into the plastic bag. Now that's what I'm doing here. I'm scraping off. I just need about a tablespoon to get a good read. There we go. I'm going to close up my bag. That's what I'm doing here. And now it's time to wipe the bag off with a damp cloth. Now, once I get one side, I'll flip it over and I'll do the other side, make certain that that's clean as well. Okay, I've got the results back, and what I will tell you is I blocked out my personal information, but in the center you can see where it talks about the description of the material. Move to the far right-hand corner, and you'll see asbestos type percentage, and none is detected, and that's good news. So that's it. Pretty simple process about getting that popcorn ceiling tested to make certain, well, whether or not you can continue or not. In our case, we can continue with the removal of the popcorn ceiling texture. Now, maybe some of you are wondering, well, Leah, what happens if I have my popcorn ceiling texture tested for asbestos and it comes back positive? Then what do I do? Well, what I will tell you is there are things you can do. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place in the description below links to resources to help answer some of those questions. Now, just be aware that regulations vary from state to state and country to country. This is Leah saying you can do this. See you next time.